Also, we're not late.
So would you invite Keir to your pub, Keirstarmer, the Prime Minister?
No, he's banned. He's the first person to be banned. He's actually on a board in the hall. He's banned. This is all designed to help farming, British farming, that is. And so the more people that come, the better it is for the farmers. Yeah, well, it was really when I was not allowed to have a restaurant at Diddley Scott Farm, but the idea of having a farmers' cooperative just lived in my head. So I thought, well, the only thing we can do is get a pub. And all of them pretty much are for sale around here, all of them. You walk in and say, is your pub for sale? And they react in one of two ways. They either say yes immediately, or they fall to their knees and sob with gratitude before saying yes. So we were embarrassed to riches, and then we found one that had a lot of parking with an amazing view. And so that was the obvious one to get. So that's what we bought. And then we set up the cooperative. So we go into a field and buy directly from the farmer at a proper price. Say, I'll have that cow, that cow, that cow. Then you go to a pig farm and say, I'll have those pigs and those lambs and that venison. And then we've done the same with fruit and veg. And then it all comes here and all the farmers benefit. We've even got a farmer's bar here. So if it's raining, it's a farmer's clubhouse, we've called it. It's upstairs. If it's raining, you can come here as a farmer and have a free pint. I used to call it being unhappy, but it's now called mental health issues. And there's a lot of it in farming, and the suicide rate is ridiculous. And I think if a farmer just goes, well, look, there's no point sitting at home in the rain, not being able to do any work, and then looking at the bills and thinking, I can't pay those. If you go to the pub and it's full of other farmers and you sit and have a chat, you just go home and feel a bit better, about things. The only area I've felt every single thing you consume is grown or reared by British farmers, even the wine, everything. It's all English wine. The salt and pepper is English. That's expensive. Homegrown black pepper is £100 a kilogram as opposed to £10 for imported pepper. But if we're supporting British farmers, then we're going to go buy Coca-Cola here. You can't have a cup of coffee. You can't have chocolate here. You certainly can't have an avocado. The only area I failed is quinine in tonic water. Right. That's the only. There's no way round that I can see.
Wow.
So we do have foreign produce in the tonic water, but I think that's about it. Oh, it's Clarkson's farm. It's a farming show. Yes, we've got a pub, but you've seen a million programs where you see the chef in the, cooking, or Gordon Ramsay and Marco and so on, and you've seen, running a restaurant, Gordon Ramsay, out front of house and what have you. This is about how you get the food to the pub. It's not about running a pub. It's about how the food gets to the pub. So as soon as I really dropped the mushrooms off, which I did this morning, it's like that story's over. We've got great chefs. They can do all that. I don't know anything about cooking, and people will come. But the farmers have got to, and that's going to be the interesting story. I mean, I'll give you an example of just how difficult it is. So if I have a pig and I butcher it, or slaughter it and butcher it, and turn it into a sausage, that sausage will cost here 74p. If I buy imported pig meat, make it into a sausage, it's 18p.
Yeah, that is amazing.
Something's wrong with our food system in this country. My pig reared on my farm, by the time it gets here, it's got a cost of 74p. An imported sausage, 18p.
So what's your message to the new government? Do you think they get the kind of rural economy at all?
No, I don't think any of them have set foot outside Kentish Town for the last 35 years. No, they're a hopeless bunch.
So would you invite Keir to your pub, Keirstarmer, the Prime Minister?
No, he's banned. He's the first person to be banned. He's actually on a board in the hall. He's banned.
Why? What have you got against him?
He hasn't done much to endear himself to me yet. Well, we'll have a look at farming. It all might turn around. You never know.